Greeting team, I am so thankful that you're willing to help us continue our mission of exemplifying Jesus' life and love. You are a key part on Sunday morning. Actually, John Maxwell, an expert, wrote that there are 10 most important people on a Sunday morning. Number one, a visitor is the most important person that attends our church. He or she attends with motivated by a friend or a deep need. They bring their hurts, their questions, apprehensions. They look for warmth, acceptance, and smiles. When they receive these things, they will return. When they return, they will find God. Number two, ushers. Ushers are important because they often are the ones who are the first contact with people. They have people with directions. They're the ones who represent the church to newcomers. They maintain order and service, enabling it to flow smoothly. And I would include that part of those in the parking lot. And number three, nursery workers. But number four, greeters. Greeters, they welcome people with a smile and a handshake. They are ones who personally escort visitors to appropriate rooms. They watch for people who appear lost or hinting for the right place. They look for newcomers next week and greet them again. Man, you are so important. Church experts say that a person looking to connect to a church family will decide whether or not they'll come back within the first 7 minutes. That's from pulling into the parking lot. Could they find a place to park? Do they know where to go? Were they greeted? Did anybody talk to them? Do they feel welcome? Are they loved? That's even before we sing the first song or before I even greet them from the stage. You are key to that. I want to go over a few things so you know what's expected. You're welcome to join us at 9:55 for prayer in the check-in area. 9:55 for prayer. At that same time, you'll find an area, place to grab your lanyard. Go ahead and put your lanyard on. It's a good way to identify you that maybe this is somebody who may know what's going on. It also has your name. Very important that you grab your lanyard. And then, of course, if you can remember to put it back after service so you don't take it home. At 10 o'clock, we will all get into our positions. Now, the positions that you have chosen are outside, greeting, helping them find parking. Under the pavilion, they are greeting them as they come in, opening one of the two doors, and standing inside the door, handing a bulletin and sermon notes. If the person doesn't want a bulletin, fine. That's okay, but at least we've offered. But one of the most important things is to smile and just to say, I'm glad you're here. And the question is, man, I don't know if that person's been here a while or a visitor. The best rule of practice is simply say, man, I'm glad you're here. You need anything? And you know what? Even if they've been here for a year, they can say no. They'll still feel greeted. It just covers your bases. Now, if you see somebody that you don't recognize or they say they're new here, please make sure, like, hey, do you need help finding a seat? There's coffee in the front, all those type of things. Also, very important, if you see them walking in with children, say to them and invite them that we have a children's ministry. And then leave your post and say, hey, would you like me to walk you over to that? And that's, you take them to the Connection Center, and you'll take them to the check-in area and hand them over to Malin or one of her volunteers. And then you'll get back to your post. So important. But in doing that, you're welcome to say, hey, your children are welcome to stay with you as well. And so they communicate that. And I want you to stay in your post to after the first song. After I pray for the opening prayer, then go to your seat. That gives anybody who's running a little behind or being the first time, they kind of just want to slide in, doing there. Now, if you are ushering, you need to stay a little longer than that because you need to make sure if someone comes even later, even about 10 minutes, if they can help find a seat so they don't have to walk in front of everybody. Even if we don't have a full house, go ahead and help that person coming in find a seat. And even if it's somebody who's regular, just say, hey, you want help finding a seat? So that they feel like they're being treated even though they're being late. And so those are very important. So remember, we have 7 minutes. 7 minutes to possibly impact someone for eternity. And you are a huge part of that. If for some reason you can't make it your Sunday, please at this point let myself, Olivia, or Larry Petty or part of what's called the flock team, let us know and we'll get someone to cover you. Understand you're going to be on vacation. Understand you're going to be sick sometimes. Now, if you're able to get one of the other volunteers and save us that would be even huger. Huger? I don't know if that's a real word. So those are the type of things. Once again, thank you. Let's be people who exemplify Jesus' life and love, especially to those coming to worship with us on a Sunday morning. Love you. Love being your pastor. Thanks.